Hey YouTube, Mike here. How we all doing today? Hope we all had a safe and productive week. Alright, today's video, I want to give you a quick little tour of what I've done so far here at the workshop, and I want to give you a little sneak peek of the first of two batches of product that I received from RAB. Again, this product I purchase. I love their product. Again, anything that complements the Festool line, especially my MFT table, I love. And to me, their product is very well made, very well priced, and good quality. All right, so we'll start with the RAB. All right, they have two different. Well, they actually have a couple of different glue bottles, but I purchased from them the two for the smaller glue and the larger glue bottle. But the beauty with this larger glue bottle, and it's great for my wife because she is out here working on the wreaths, is it will fit a water bottle. Now they do make a can holder, like for a soda can. They do make a glue bottle holder for the fast cap glue bots. I have them. I don't know. I like just using the glue out of the actual bottle. And I actually tried this new wood glue ultimate from Gorilla Glue. So far, it's been working great. So this is pretty cool. I like that. Then a while back, I asked Chris and I was actually going to make one out of wood to hold my air hose. So I shot him some measurements and a photo, and he made this product for me. And let's take off the glue bottles here. And he made this so that I can keep my air hose with me. So I keep it over here. So he made this where my air hose will go in. But then he came up with this piece that will actually, once the air hose is in, and of course it would be out of your way, it holds the actual air chock. But you can also use it like that. Now, of course, your hose would be, it's over there. But just to get it closer to the camera, and let me just pan this back over a little bit more here. I'm working off a new rig here. So, this is pretty cool. I really like this because my air hose is with me all the time. And especially with my wife cutting these little Decomet things. They're tiny little fibers that come. He also made one that has a tray with the air hose attachment. Come on, there we go. And now you can put your nails, your screws, whatever in there. Now you have your air hose. Or if you have an air nailer, same thing. So, all right, that's that. Take this one off. Let's just put this over here for now, because this is what I really want to show you. I'm going to reposition the camera so you can get a better view of this. That's perfect. All right. So, you know how much I love those dog fences. And a lot of videos that I've done, you've noticed how I hold my things up against the dog fence. Well, they came up with a new dog fence. And I'll show you. This is their standard dog fence right here. But if you notice, this one is a little bit shorter. Well, it compensates, it turns now your the festival fence, which as you know I removed and put this rocklet track in with two 20mm dogs in the stop. But 4 of the larger dog fence and then 1 smaller one will now fall right into the kerf of the track saw on the track. Let's get this set up. All right, I'm going to do it backwards. So you can see it. Perfect. So now you can continue the dog fence down, give you more of a square stability on your, especially if you have 2 MFT tables. That is so cool. It falls right on the kerf. Again, I'll do this backwards. And that's it. As long as you have that shorter one there, your blade will not come in contact with it. That is a new product. Now again, in the description below will be their website where you can purchase this. All right, let's get this set up now for, which I think, and when I saw this, when he showed me this at first, I was blown away. We're going to set this up. Basically, what he has here, let me get the Domino, is he has vertical domino stops. So it's 2 end stops and a center, and as you notice, the center's got a center mark on it. So they comes with a capture nut and a thumb screw with a fiber washer. You put your first one on, you put your second one on, and then you put this last one on. Goes right on the track. You seeing it? Yep, we are. Okay, then we're going to take our board. We're going to put the board on. Then you're going to, of course, now when you got your board, you're going to make your line. So say you got a 3-foot casement that you're building, and you want to put the cross pieces or shelves in there, and you're going to domino it. Well, you lay out where you want them. So your layout line will come right to the edge of this piece. All of them fall perfectly right with each other. So you're going to set up your first line. Now, of course, you got all your lines. You're going to set up your first line, lock this down, butt this one up against it. This one falls right into there like that. And then you're going to put this one there, and that's where your center lines are going to be. Now this is a small board, but we should be able to get this thing in there. All right. Turn your domino on. Look at that. Now, picture this, a 36-inch board. So now you just move the board down to the next line. 1, 2, 3. Next one, 1, 2, 3. Next one, 1, 2, 3. They all fall perfectly. They will all fall perfectly in line with each other. Let's do it again. You just want to turn the domino on, lay it in there, make sure, of course, your bottom shoe here is at 90. Make sure it's locked into 90. Now, of course, there would be more board here, but turn the domino on, keep pressure. Look at that, they went almost right through. I hated doing this. You know, when you have your domino like so, and you're going to, let's get this one for now, I don't want to turn it on. But you got your domino, and you're just going to plunge them in this way, or plunge them in the side. It's simple, you just line it up with the center line and you go. But vertical, you have to set up some type of storyboard and get that thing squared and start dropping it in. Now, I am not leaving this on this track. I'm going to put it on, I'm just going to lock them on to a 1400 over there, and I'm going to leave them on there. And when I'm going to do vertical cuts, I have it, I can set it up, I can put it over here on the MFT table, and it'll work perfectly. Just wow, it just makes, yeah, I was futzing around with them. Yeah. This was another board I did. I was just playing with it and see how they, perfect line. Almost made these perfectly where they were before. Very good product. So for vertical cuts, I highly recommend this piece. Again, everything will be in the description below. You'll see their website, and if you buy 3 products or more, you get a 15% discount from them. All right, so let's, what do we got here? Let me just put this saw away. All right, I cleaned up here. I started because I got to start building this MFT table. So let me get the camera back. Actually, let me leave the camera here because you could see the actual table. So what I did was I removed all of the RC cars. I don't play with them no more. I don't mess with them no more. And I converted the bench into my leatherworking station. So you remember last week I did the stitching pony, which I've used a lot. But now I've built another one that actually will turn down to me. And once I clamp it, I just clamp it with a Festool clamp, 2 of them, and now I can work in any position that I want to. Once I lock down the screws, I can work in any position. But right now, I use that one. I stand up. It's at a nice height for me. All right, so what we did is I converted that table into my leatherworking station. And I have one light, boom, and then I picked up this Milwaukee car under the hood light. If I wanted to, I can direct it wherever I want to. But this throws enough light, and I've made this to hold my stampers and different chisels. Made this to hold my other chisels and hole punches, all of my, I use those pegboard, those heavy duty pegboard pieces. So, you know, I messed around with some stuff, little pocket thing. I was mostly practicing stitching. Built a lighter holder because when you're done stitching, you use your lighter to burn the thread. So it just holds a regular Bic lighter, and it's called wet molding. See how it's the form of the lighter? You just wrap the lighter in a piece of saran wrap, you clamp some leather, I soak it in this bowl, and then you clamp it. I use little spring clamps to hold it in, and it conforms to the shape. You do that, they do that with the gun. They wrap it in saran wrap, something like this. I actually cut a piece of oak and put it in there and then formed it. And I just got to put a snap on this, and that'll be like where I can put my business cards. But this is all for practice. This is all, I got hole punching stuff in here. 3 drawers there are for my wife. Some more leather stuff in here. Rivets. I bought, these are scaving knives, so I built some sheets for them. They're 2 different kinds. So I just put some leather together, basically to practice the stitching. That's what I did, just to throw some together. Did a belt for my wife, came out real nice. But I picked up this thing. This is actually, it's a sander. Yeah, you sand leather. And a burnisher. These are burnishing tools. It takes the ends of the leather and you flick them. You either put water on or this white stuff right here. And you sit there and you just do this for like 20 times. And it turns the edge into almost like a smooth, it seals it. So it prevents water from getting in and causing like mold. But this thing here, actually, you sand the edges of it, then you put this on here. I gotta figure out a way to hold this because it moves. And then you just sit there and do this on the edge. And it makes the edge nice and smooth. And it seals it. And then you use like stuff like this. I keep a lot of the chemical inside because of the heat in the garage. Contact cement, a little extra leather, a granite block I got from one of my kitchen guys. You need a nice flat hard surface to pound on. And then I have these rubber pads. That's for like if you have like a fancy button or something you're going to beat in. You need something that it won't mar. And then this actual, it's almost like a cutting board. It's like a plastic cutting board. And when you're using the chisel, so I have 6, 4, 2, and 1. And they line up with the holes, and then you hit them with your mallet. Well, you're going to actually use, and I'm going to trip on this piece of wood here, you actually use this so that when it goes through the leather, it goes into that plastic and it doesn't, because these are diamond tipped. So I got, there's 2 different sets. One goes straight and one cuts on a little bit of an angle, so the stitches look like they're like on a 20-degree or something like that angle. So I just threw this together, and it's just multi-hole punch. It unscrews. You clean the leather out from here, and then it will punch, you know, whatever hole. I mean, you got some fairly decent sized holes to punch out. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'll do a video once I get a little better. So, and I made a rack to hold, what did I make? I made a rack to hold, I think 16, that's the thread. And I don't know how many yards are on this, and I've used quite a bit of it so far. And I have a rack in there that holds the thread. And then I I mounted the, can we see? Yes. I got my edge banding, my tape back on. I got that double sustainer rack for the new sustainers. I put the shape of origin up there. I'm redoing this clamp rack. I'm going to build them so that they're out and gives me more real estate on the wall. And over there, there's an easel. That easel I built for my wife so that she can hang her wreaths on while she's working off the table. And that piece of wood in the back there with the dowels on the top, that's an uncoiler for her. All right, so let's get this camera back to the position here. All right. Oh, and I found these. I got two of them. I ordered these from online store, and they sent me a message. They're not in stock. Well, last week I walked into Home Depot. I have two of them. The other one is right there. So it is the 4822-8443 3-drawer system. And the Kaizen foam was mine. I ordered the Kaizen foam because I ordered two of these. I ordered a 3-drawer and a 2-drawer. And I got a message that they don't have them in stock. And Milwaukee says they're months away. So I walked into Home Depot and they had two sitting there in the tool aisle. They were in the cart. So I was able to get my Kaizen foam in it. Comes with dividers, small and long. But I don't know if I'm going to divide it. It's going to be for my new truck. So I got two of these. And then I got a shipment of my butainers. I built that. Oh, and there it goes. Big box. I got, the rack I made. And of course I substituted the ones on my truck. So I got these. They're like, what, 3 by 5? And then I got these larger ones, which are, these are 4 by 6. And then I got these big ones, which I think are 4 by 10. And these I would use like for like my speedy valves and stuff like that. It's larger, much more scutcheons will fit in there. So I'm going to build another rack for these, and that one is actually most likely will be for the new truck because my new guy starts back tomorrow. He just moved into his apartment. All right, YouTube. RAB's website will be in the description below. Remember, 3 or more product, and you'll get a 15% discount. My email will be below if you want a Mike's Woodshop sticker, or if you like to ask a question, just shoot me an email and I'll answer it for you. All right, I think that's it. I mean, I am like, when I saw this originally, he shot me a quick video of this, and of course, until it's launched and I get the product, I don't really, because you don't know how long it takes for them to design, perfect, manufacture these. But when I saw this thing, I'm like, oh my God, I dread it. I hate doing it. I'll pocket hold it. I'll face nail it. It just took so much time to get that board lined up and get it squared and then figure out where you're putting it and how to drop. No, that thing foolproof, as you could say. All right, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're all being safe out there. Oh, and also my Instagram, both my michaellatronico and my other one, the Rinnai Guy Mike, If you're interested, you can take a look at it. All right? You'll be safe out there, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye now.